before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today we're going to talk about my 4th week as a Spark driver. I might go into a little more detail than I've been doing the last couple of videos, but this is basically my earnings for my 4th week with Spark. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's in your reports with all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you'd like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time using your vehicle, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a car, you don't want to use your own, you can click the Wealth HyreCar link in the description below. Along with the Wealth Dash, you can still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time. Like to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below and then click Sign Up. If you want to get cash back while shopping online, click the cash back links in the description below. Now we're going to get into this. I'm going to show you the graph. It's the bar graph of my earnings for the 4th week as a Spark driver. Okay, so here's the bar graph earnings. Okay, this is from February 21st to February 28th. All right, you can see right here it is 748.08 for the week. All right, it's 748.08, and you can see on Monday it was 112.38. All right, 112.38. Tuesday, I was at 108.75. 84.32 for Wednesday. Thursday, 106.86. Friday, 97.19. Saturday, 127.48. And here it is Sunday, 111.10. All right, you can see the other payments. You can see the first payment for $359. I did a video on that one, $269. Then we had $542, and now we're here at $748. All right. Now, during this week, I went from 4 to 5 per day. 4 to 5 per day. All right. So I went to 5 per day, and 5 per day was guaranteeing me pretty much $100 a day. And then over the weekend, I went up to 6. Now, currently, right now, I'm at 7, around 767 per day, because I'm jumping it. I'm trying to see if I can push myself to 150 a day on average. All right, and I'm usually doing this between 8:30. I used to leave out at 8, but I'm leaving out at 8:30 because I just leave out when I get something. So I'm only about like a mile and a half from the Walmart. So when I get something, I leave out. So I'm usually around like 8:30 to 2-3ish, and I'll push it to the latest 4. The latest I ever stayed at was 5. The latest I ever stayed at, and I think I did that twice. The latest I ever stayed at was 5, but I'll push it to like 3 or 4. You know, past couple of days it was 3. I think Sunday was 4. But that was me. This is my 6th and 7th week. This is like 2 of them in my 7th week now, but this is basically talking about my 4th week payment of $748. But I think I did a couple 6, but I think it was mainly 5, but I pushed it to 6. So that's pretty much what's going on here, because I know with 6 I can average around 120 easily, but 7, that's pushing it, trying to get to that 150 mark with 7. All right. So anyway, so let's go into the next screen. right here, this pretty much breaks down the daily again, but now you see the tips. So I have $455.08 and $293 in tips. Okay, $293 in tips. You can see again 112.38, 108.75, 84.32, 106.86, 97.19, 127.48, and 111.10. Now lately I haven't had any major incidents with dogs. I think one of these days I did have a little dog run up on me. Just a little one, but I turned around and ran away. So that pretty much was that. So nothing real major with dogs lately. I still go to hairy situations, and I had situations where I couldn't find an address, and I call the driver support, and they'll try to call the person for me. And that's what I really do. Even if I could call, I probably wouldn't. I always call driver support, because if driver support get a hold of everything, then they'll document it, and chances are it probably won't go against you. So they'll put everything in the system, they do it for you. So calling driver support, everything is good. They already know what's going on. You're talking to them, they document it. So I always call driver support personally. All right, I always call driver support. And even like I said, I can't really call because I use a different phone than the phone number. The app is on a totally different phone number than the phone number that's registered with, so it won't let me call or text. So I got to call driver support anyway. But now that I know, I'm suggesting people, if you can, try to call driver support every time you want it to an issue, because they'll handle it for you. All right, it's already documented. It probably won't go against you. All right. And I think I had a couple of situations where I couldn't find an address, whatever, and they'll call the person and they'll have me take it back, and they can get in contact with them. And not only do I get the fee for me going out, I also get the $2.50 for the return. Now, I did have one situation where the chick didn't answer the phone, but then they sent it right to me again. And I got it again. But this time, before I even went out, I called driver support, and they called her, and she told me exactly where she was at, which was on the opposite side of where I was at. The app took me to one side, but she was on the opposite side, like the whole opposite side of it. I mean, like, let's just say I was over east, she was on the west. So I had to go all the way back to the west side. I'm just giving you a scenario. I can't really, let's say it's called Lakeshore Boulevard, east. She was on Lakeshore Boulevard west, so anyway. So, but then once I got off the phone with her and she told me exactly where to go, she canceled it. Right? She canceled it. So I was kind of like, okay, that's weird. Why would she cancel it? I got the stuff now. So I guess she thought I was going to run over there for free. Nah, not a chance. I didn't do it. So somebody else went on ahead and took it, because I noticed, because I asked one of the workers, did somebody get that order? And they said, yeah, somebody else got it. So, which was cool. That's cool, whatever. But that's what happened. I got $250 to bring that back. Plus I got the fee. And even for that one, she took the tip away, which is cool because she didn't get the item, so she took the tip away. So, but whatever it is, what it is. So that was that situation with that. So always call driver support. Like I said, you get $250 for bringing it back, and it won't go against you. Also, I had a situation where I had an order. No, this was on the 4th week, or this was the 5th week. But I had an order that I picked up. And I went to go put it in the system, because you gotta type in the bay where you're at. So I typed in the bay I was at, and I was in Bay A, I believe. Easy, the A or B, but that's neither here nor there. And I was just sitting there. And so now one of the workers come out and they asked me, what did I have? And I tell them what I had, and they said they gave that to somebody already. I said, what you talking about? So I called driver support, like, hey, they got this item already. So they looked it up. They say yes, it was already delivered. And they canceled it. They say that won't go against me. And they said I'd be compensated for it too, because it wasn't my fault. But I wasn't. I only got $2.50 for that. So that's pretty much, I wasted an hour for $2.50. Okay. Now another incident where I went somewhere and I got there, and the dogs was barking like crazy, but they were in their little kennels, but they was a big kennel. These dogs were jumping to the top like they was about to come out the kennel. It was a giant kennel. So Dog was like 3 or 4 dogs barking, acting a fool, right? Acting a fool, rough, acting a fool. So I dropped the stuff. I was another little back in the woods mobile home park, right? So I drop the stuff off, and I go to take the picture. I'm trying to hurry up because the dog is acting a fool. I'm go to take a picture, and it says safe location. That's what the app said. It says safe location. And I said, well, and I clicked yes, and it said undeliverable. Please return to the store. So what the heck? So did the app hear the dogs barking? That was some strange stuff. Because how was he going to say safe location and then that's telling me to take it back to the store? Even though I dropped it off, so I had to call driver support. Hey, look, I dropped the stuff off, and they made sure they would deliver and all that good stuff. But here's the thing about that. It was at the time frame. Remember I told you get them around like every hour. So I was at the time frame where I was supposed to get another one. But by the time they closed it out, it just hit that time. So I just missed my last order I could have got. So but anyway, neither here nor there. I still made a good day that day. I think I did maybe $100 and something that day. Also, I had a situation where this is important. I had a situation where this happened to me twice. And even when I went back to the house we were just talking about, I had the dogs in the giant kennels. But I had an order. I had a batch of 2. And both times the first order canceled. So I can't go past that and want to have you deliver that order. So I called driver support, and what they tell me to do is this. Go ahead, deliver the second order, and then call them and they'll close it out. That's pretty much how that goes. They close and close it out. Now, you get paid a little something for that. You will still get compensated. They call it a show up fee. So I think I got like $2.50 for that, but whatever. But go ahead and deliver the second order on your app. Just go to your maps or whatever you're using to direct your GPS. Use your GPS, go drop it off, take a picture with your phone. You're not going to be taking an app, you're going to take a picture with your phone. You don't really need it, but just in case, take a picture with your phone and then call driver support, and they'll close it out for you. Pretty much how it is. Confirm that you dropped it off and all that good stuff. That's pretty much how it goes. So that's something else you need to know. And there's a couple other things. Let's see that. I know I had some situations where I went somewhere where it was just road, land, and lakes. That kind of threw me off and kind of found out some houses over there. But, as far as the app is concerned, I always call driver support for everything that I need. That way everything is documented on my account, and I talk to them and they verified everything and not just me putting stuff in the app. Especially when you got to return stuff or you can't find an address, you always want to, talk to them. Let them know, hey, I couldn't find his address and all that good stuff. Also, I don't do anything more than three in a batch. I don't do it. I really don't. I did one 9-stop one before. I know I told y'all in my first week, I did a 9-stop. I don't do 9 stops anymore. Anything more than 3. I saw a 7-stop. I don't do that. I just say, no, I'm not doing it. I reject it, or sometimes I accept it because you want to accept it quick so when everybody else grab it, and I'll go and I'll just cancel it real quick. And you can cancel it with as long as it's more than 30 minutes before it's time to drop it off. And then it won't go against your acceptance rate. I don't know much about the drop rate. How would that work? The drop rate, but it won't go against your acceptance rate as long as it's more than 30 minutes. If it's within 30 minutes, it's going to affect your acceptance rate. If it's more than 30 minutes, it won't. But also, they might be looking at, this person is canceling stuff. Might not affect your acceptance rate. Might even affect your drop rate. I'm not sure yet. My drop rate haven't showed up. But they may look at you and say, hey, this person is not that reliable. I haven't dropped a whole lot. I didn't get a whole lot of batches that I dropped. I also don't do shop and delivers. I don't do those. I can, but I don't. So I figure for the shop and deliver, I can get the same thing for just delivering. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's just my take on everything. I get more updates, more things to talk about. You'll more things to talk about as far as experiences. I'll do a separate video for just experiences and my take on how I'm seeing things progressing with this. I'm also going to do one about Walmart dropping Roadie. I'm going to do a video about that. And also, my next video is going to be me cashing out my 748 to Branch. It's going to be the payment video. All my payment videos to Branch, I'll make a video about that so I can show you the process and how to cash out. Okay? But hope this helped you out. Hope this motivates you to get started with Spark. You ready to get started? Go ahead, click the Spark link in the description below so you can get started. And you want to get started with DoorDash, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. Whether you click DoorDasher and or Spark and you don't have a vehicle, you can go ahead and click the Wealth HyreCar in the description below as well. So you can go ahead and use the HyreCar to do Spark, Wealth Dasher, or both. All right. Thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth HyreCar link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you would like to get cash back while shopping online, click the cash back link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.